Well, we can go ahead and we can start, I guess, introducing each other if you'd like, just to get a feel for who's here. You can, let's see. Yeah, that's not going to be a good for me to do. Let me do the, yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Anybody like to take a spin at introducing yourself, please?
I'm Miles McCrimmon. Hello, everyone. I'm going to field the questions in the chat room during the hour.
I'm Pam Reynolds. I'm a success coach and I do advising, and I thought this seemed interesting, so I thought I'd jump on.
Oh, little did you know.
Oh, stop.
Madam Page.
Hi, I'm Stacy Wind, and I'm the AHEC director.
You want to tell them what AHEC is, please?
Sure. AHEC is the Area Health Education Center, and RCC is the new host site for the AHEC Center, and we do a lot of outreach and recruitment for health professionals and health interested students. We will be providing a lot of activities, workshops, and seminars virtually, and then hopefully in person on campus for students and practicing professionals.
Wonderful, thank you. Connie? You're muted, Connie. Unmute yourself.
It's probably better that we stay muted, but I'm Connie Pay. I'm a career coach in workforce for fast forward programs.
And Lynette?
Hi, I'm Lynette Almeida. I'm one of the library assistants at the Glens Campus Library. And I just wanted to make sure I'm in the know. So if somebody asks me something, I can help them.
Wonderful, thanks. Ashley?
Hi, I'm Ashley Green-Nichols. I'm part of the nursing faculty at RCC, and I teach in both the PN and the ADN program.
Wonderful. Melanie?
I'm Melanie Miller. I too am one of the nursing faculty, and I also teach in both the practical nursing and registered nursing programs.
Madam White, our songbird.
Hello, I'm Becky White. I am also a nursing faculty in the entire nursing program, PN and ADN.
And she also graced us with the Star Spangled Banner at graduation. Cherie?
Hey everybody, so I am a high school career coach, and my high schools are Northumberland and Middlesex, and many of our seniors have expressed interest in health sciences, and I encouraged all of them that I was aware of to please take advantage of this opportunity, because health sciences is so broad and there's many, many avenues that are open to our students.
Thank you. Karen?
I'm Karen Hutchins, career coach, Lancaster High School, and I hopefully am not the only Lancaster person on here. We blasted out on our Facebook page, and then we sent remind out to our students. So hopefully there'll be some more Lancaster in the house soon.
And there's someone without a name on her page. Who is that, please? I just unmuted you. You have glasses on and long hair. Yes.
Trish Homestead, I'm sorry.
Oh, Trish, I'm sorry. I couldn't tell who it was. I could not tell who it was. Thanks, Trish.
You're welcome.
Claudette?
Claudette Johnson, and I'm the adjunct faculty member at Gloucester High School, teaching 2 dual enrollment classes for your program.
Great, thank you. Sarah? You're unmuted, Sarah. Sarah, we're not hearing you. We'll come back to you, Sarah. Araya?
Hi, I'm Mariah Williams. I am a active professor of nursing here at RCC, teaching in the RN and the LPN programs. I went to RCC myself, and it's a pleasure to come back and give back to the program that shaped me to the nurse that I am.
Wonderful. Hut, thank you.
Are you calling me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm Hut Williams, and I work in the dual enrollment office, and also the college recruiter. And so I advise students while they're working on their degree or certificate while in high school, and then I pass them on to the appropriate folks, either the academic advisors or the health science folks. So that's my job in life.
Thank you very much. Dr. Wood.
Hello, my name is Kendra Wood. I'm the coordinator of advising at Rappahannock Community College. And I see students, and my team, we see students that are brand new coming in, and we kind of direct you on that pre-nursing or pre-practical path.
Perfect. Madam Oswana.
Good afternoon, it's Kelly Oswana. I'm an advisor at the Glens campus, and I'm on Dr. Wood's team, and we enroll students in all sorts of programs, especially the healthcare programs.
Wonderful, thank you. Jennifer.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Leonard, and I'm Dr. Smith's assistant. And if you need me, just email me or you can call me, and I get my voicemails at home.
Perfect. Jamaica. I've unmuted you, Jamaica.
Oh.
Am I unmuted? Can you guys hear me?
We'll come back to you, Jamaica. Let's see, let's get some of the guests to introduce themselves. Hind, Sarah, Stacy, and Juwan. Or Juwan, we know who you are, but Hind, Sarah, and Stacy, please introduce yourselves. I'll unmute you all.
Hi, my name is Hind. I'm a student and I'm interested in learning about health sciences.
Wonderful, thank you. Where are you a student?
King George High School.
Perfect, thank you very much for coming. Sarah? You're unmuted, Sarah Cox. We'll go to Stacy then. Stacy, are you there? Sarah and Stacy, are you there, please? Okay, we'll go to Juwan. How are you, sir?
Doing well. Juwan Wadi, career coach at Washington and Lee High School, Essex High School, and Rappahannock High School.
Great. Let's see, we have Jane Spencer, guest. Oops. Jane, go ahead.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes, thank you.
Hi, I'm Jane Spencer, everybody. I work as a library assistant at the Glens Campus Library, and I am here today because I'm trying to keep up to date with what we are doing class-wise.
Perfect, thank you. Dan is our librarian. You want to say hello, Dan?
Hello, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm here for the same reason Jane is, just to keep up to date on what's going on with health sciences programs at RCC.
Thank you. Kimberly, unmuted.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Coles. Turn my video on for a second. Can you see me? Okay, I don't know. I'm Kimberly Coles. I'm the high school career coach for Gloucester and Matthews High School. I've sent this message out to all the high school counselors as well as the students that I work with. I also have a student on the line, Michaela Slaughter, and she's just been texting me saying that she's having problems with hearing us. So I told her to turn up her volume because it seems like no one else is having that issue. So I don't know if you can do anything about that.
Yeah, I don't show her. Is she on the phone?
No, she was connected via Zoom.
I don't see her on here.
You know what? She might have clicked off and might be trying to click back in.
Yeah.
I told her it might be her volume.
And I think we have Rebecca Miller left, and then we'll get started.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Miller. I'm one of the success coaches at Rappahannock Community College. I help enroll students and get them on the right path.
Perfect. Well, this is going to be more train the trainer today, I think. That's pretty good. And you guys will please put your questions in the chat room, and Dr. McCrimmon will call out those as necessary. And we can stop along the way as we need to. I think the premise for today is pretty important, and you see the title here, RCC, the Pandemic, and You. We need to ask ourselves, what do all three of these have in common? Well, they have a lot in common. Never before in our history have we been so challenged to do so much with so very little in terms of communication ability, face-to-face anyway. We are in unprecedented times, and the good news is RCC has always been ready for a challenge, and RCC has clearly risen to this challenge. And we'll get into more about that why in just a few moments. RCC is your neighborhood college. We are your local college. We are always here and ready to serve. We have been for 50 years. And we probably won't stop for the next 50 years, even with this pandemic. But the pandemic has forced us to rethink how we do things. It has not caused us to rethink how we progress our students through health sciences programs on its face, on the front end. On the back end, we've got a lot of changes that we're going to have to go through in terms of clinicals and laboratory requirements as dictated by the state of the Commonwealth of Virginia. So the pandemic has posed some challenges, but we have risen to them, and we have demonstrated at the end of this semester that we are ready and able to produce and to work with all of our students to make sure that their educational outcomes are met very, very satisfactorily. So the pandemic and RCC have kind of made friends, if you will. And now we need to make friends with you, the student. You, the student, are very important to us, and there are a lot of reasons why you will want to come to RCC this summer and this fall and continue on with us, regardless of what's going on in the community with the pandemic. We are here for you. We've always been here for you, and we need you to help us demonstrate that to you. We don't have anything to prove necessarily, but we do want to demonstrate to you that we can meet your needs very, very clearly and very, very succinctly and very, very substantially. For summer options for students, we have several. Many students right now are thinking about that gap year. Some students are thinking about work. Some students are thinking about work and study. And some students are maybe even considering completing a career study certificate in the summer so that they can get viable work options while they are in school for the next 2 or 4 years. And some students may even want to take a jump start on fall now so that they don't have so much of a stretch when they do show up for classes wherever they decide to go. So what is it about that gap year? Well, the tradition of gap year originated actually in Europe. The gap year was designed for students to take a year between high school and their university studies to provide some sort of meaningful community social service and for the community, as well as to figure out what it is he or she wanted to do with their educational career path. The gap year was translated here not so much as a socially conscious arrangement, but more as a stress reliever and break for students. There's no right or wrong answer. We have a completely different cultural approach to most things. And we don't necessarily do what the Europeans do with some of their constructs, but that gap year is still nonetheless important. And right now, many students who have indicated that they want to go to four-year schools are interested in taking that gap year to see if this COVID-19 event will settle down and they'll be able to begin their full college adventure at a later time. Nothing wrong with that. The difference for us is we're ready to help you now so that you don't have to lose all that momentum coming out of high school going into college. RCC has the ability to continue to make a difference for you and to take the edge off of that gap year. So it's a decision-making time, and we're here. All of our counselors are here. All of our career coaches are here. All of our folks are here to help you make really good decisions. Contact us, and we will be more than happy to walk through any of these plans with you, or just to see if you need some help with your decision-making. We're very capable of doing that as well. Some students opt to work. Well, depends upon what kind of work you want to do. If you want to do some kind of work that contributes to your educational goals, then health sciences. And if you're interested in health sciences, then we want to be in a position, and we are in a position, to help you learn how to do that work in health sciences now. Get a good head start on that. Many students will want to opt for work in order to save money for college, so that they don't have to work as much or work at all while they're in full-time studies. Some students opt to work and study, learn and earn. And we have a lot of students who do that. Even in our nursing programs, we have students who work as nursing assistants, phlebotomists, all ranges of scribes, secretaries on nursing units. They do that kind of work while they're in our programs learning how to become another type of healthcare professional at a higher level. So the learn and earn phenomenon is something that we know very, very well how to get around. We've been doing it for a long time. Most of our students do have to work. So we're quite well versed in this particular arena. Some students will want to take that work and earn, learn and earn phenomenon to a greater depth. We have career studies certificates and we have workforce programs that allow a student to complete a certificate this summer and then begin to work, so that they have that to fall back on while they're in school all the way through. And here are some of the options we have: the EMT, emergency medical technician, the nurse aide, both credit and workforce programs, phlebotomy, PrePractical Nursing, and pharmacy tech in the workforce. And let's go over a few of these right now. Do we have any questions going forward so far? Anything? Okie doke. Let's look at the EMT. It is very easy for a student to earn an EMT license in the summer. I've landed on the EMT catalog page here, and I want to show you what the courses that need to be taken for a student to be able to first get licensed as an EMT, and then finish the Career Studies certificate. These 4 programs will allow the student to get a full Career Studies certificate in EMT. Only the first 3 courses, however, are required for the student to sit for licensure as a EMT in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and that is a state license with national testing, and it's overseen by the Office of Emergency Medical Services, and our program is accredited by them. So EMS 100, which is CPR, EMS 111, Emergency Medical Technician, and EMS 120 is the clinical component. Those courses, 9 credits, will suffice to get the student licensed as an EMT, and we have students who do that every summer. It's a pretty good deal.
Dean Smith.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry. When you click on your career studies certificates, are they supposed to open up the advising worksheet? Because we still just see the PowerPoint.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I was just wondering if
No,
it was.
it's not. I'm sorry. I have to share apparently. Share a
Yeah, you
different
may have to
screen.
flip between screens. I can't remember. I don't know that I've tried to go from one screen to another.
Okay, I may have to do that. Well,
You have
I
to
can
stop
talk-
sharing your PowerPoint and then share
Yep,
your.
share your screen. Yep. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Well, let's go back here because I need to go back to that PowerPoint. In fact, let me do just this. It'll be easier if I just do this, I think. The nurse aide, let me share my screen again. The Nurse Aide Credit and Workforce Program is really a Nurse Aide Career Studies certificate. Let me shoot. I'm not going to show the PowerPoint with this. I'm just going to go to the little
Charles, once you share the CSC, EMT CSC, then you can share the other CSCs
Yep.
and won't have to reshare.
That's exactly what I'm doing. If I can find where the share is. Let's see.
Should be a green button at the bottom of your screen.
No, I'm
Make your screen full size again and it should pop back up.
well, there's nothing like having a little bit of a glitch here, is there? There it is. Okay, got it. Okay. Now, let me go back. Be right with you. Hold on. I'm getting there. Sorry for the delay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let me go back. Now, share screen. Where? Wait a minute. Well, it's not showing up. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. The Nurse Aide Career Studies, I finally got it. The Nurse Aide Career Studies Certificate. Landing page here, and then the catalog homepage. And all the preliminary requirements for the Nurse Aide course. This program can be done either workforce or for credit. And it's basically, for the credit side, 9 credits, home health aide and Nurse Aide 1, and an approved career elective, which can be just about anything that's related to support a healthcare worker in the environment. 9 credits, easily done in the summer. However, Nurse 27 and 29 themselves as standalone courses will allow the student to participate in the licensure path to become a certified nurse assistant. So you only need those 2 courses to get licensed, you need the third course to get your career study certificate from Rappahannock Community College. Let's move back here now to the phlebotomy. Can you still see my screen? Can everybody see the phlebotomy screen now?
Yeah. We can still see it. Yeah.
Okay, great. Then I'm going to move to the catalog page there. Phlebotomy is very much like all the others. You only need really 2 courses in order to sit for licensure, and that's the phlebotomy 1 and 2, 105 and 106. However, there are 3 other support courses that you need in order to get the career study certificate in phlebotomy, which the accrediting bodies really like. So licensure only requires the 105 and 106, but if you want to get the full career study certificate, you need 3 other courses. English 111, many students have had that in as dual enrollment, which is perfect. HLT 143, we have 1 program, dual enrollment program that offers that, and that's over at Gloucester. And then approved electives, again, we prefer that you go along the biology route or the sciences or math route, but not exclusively. You can choose other electives as you need to. Only 2 courses you need to get licensed, however, and to get a job. All of our phlebotomy students have been able to secure jobs at least 6 months after graduation. Several of them every semester get jobs while they're in the program doing the clinical rotations, which is pretty cool. The PrePractical Nursing program. This is the landing page, and here's the catalog. Again, this career study certificate can be done in 1 semester. It's a total of 15 credits. It's heavy, but it is a total of 15 credits. It can be done. NUR 120, Nursing Terminology and Charting, PNE 155, Body Structure and Function, Nurse Aide 1, Home Health Aide, Advanced Skills for Nurse Aides, which can be, we can substitute other courses for that, and Orientation to Health Sciences. In dual enrollment, we typically have nurse 27, 29, and 31 in dual enrollment across our service region. Northern Neck Tech has all 3 courses, and we did have all 3 courses at Brittany Communities, but we really transferred that to a P&E program. So they're in the first semester of their practical nursing program. And King George has all 3. So we do a lot of graduating of really very good nursing assistants who have a lot of these programs for pre-practical nursing already. And we have pre-nursing. This one is a bit difficult to do in the summer, but some of these courses have been offered dual enrollment in some places, and so a student can have can start on this in these first 5 courses in the summer and be set to finish the career study certificate for guaranteed admission at least with a second, or go ahead and apply to either nursing program. We'll accept these 5 courses for any of the PN or the ADN program. But these 5 courses are required for the ADN program. We substitute some of these courses from ADN to PN as needed. But if a student is in these 5 courses, he or she can easily finish, could finish in a 1 semester. It's better done over a semester or summer and a fall. Excuse me. Getting a tickle. And the pharmacy tech program is workforce. And there's a program starting, correct me if I'm wrong, Trish, there's a course starting in June, is it? Pharmacy tech?
July 7th.
It's July 7th. I thought it was the end of June. July 7th, and it'll run through August or September.
July 7th through September 24th. Tuesday, Thursday evenings from 6 to 9:30 p.m.
Perfect. Thank you. And that is an in-person and online course, and you're that's easily done over that time period. You'll have to forgive me. I have had bronchitis, and I am starting to lose my voice here. And that course can easily be done as well in that time frame, and the student can have a very viable opportunity in the workplace. We do need pharmacy techs. In fact, in Richmond area, they're begging for them. Let me see here. Any questions? Okay, so in the summer, there are lots of options. Remember that a student who wants to learn a nursing or health science role, please forgive me, in the summer can and nurse aide, phlebotomy, and EMT. They can also start on their pre-practical nursing CSC and become a pharmacy technician or become a pharmacy technician. So there are 5 different areas that a student can work to gain entry into the healthcare field and earn a good living, or at least a start of one to help bolster their education later on down the road. It's good for students to work as well when they're in nursing programs. The next program I want to talk about, and I'm going to go ahead and share. The next program I'm going to talk about is again, the pre-nursing CSC, and I'm going to just show it to you on the screen. You can go back into the catalog and see all the different courses. The pre-nursing CSC, again, is a 2-semester course or 1 semester for those students who do not want to finish the full career study certificate up front. A student who completes the first 5 courses can apply to either nursing program. Those students will also be able to finish their pre-nursing career study certificate as they go through their nursing programs once they are admitted. So it's not like they're not going to get it. It's just going to be delayed until they're in the program. The RCC pre-BSN program is designed for those students who want a 4-year baccalaureate degree in nursing or who want to continue their nursing career after they have received their ADN RN license. The pre-BSN is designed to be transferred to every 4-year college in the state. We don't have a single one of them that will not take our pre-BSN in its totality. And this pre-BSN has been kind of the marker for other programs who have copied it, and it works quite well. There's a little flexibility in it, but it gives the student all the sciences, the maths, the Englishes, the humanities, everything they need to be successful in a 4-year baccalaureate program. A student in high school can begin that journey with us in the summer, continue on for 3 more semesters, and finish all their BSN requirements, and then transfer to a 4-year school. A student who comes to us with the ADN and goes through our program will have many of these pre-BSN courses already done. So there's an additional 9 courses, I believe it is, that they will have to take in order to transfer to a 4-year school to complete the post-licensure baccalaureate degree. So it works out both ways and works out very well for the students. And they will earn a pre-BSN if they finish those 9 credits, as well as the ADN. So they'll have 2 degrees from us, an Associate of Applied Science and Associate of Arts and Sciences for transfer. The Health STEM degree is designed for those students who want to do healthcare careers other than nursing, and those particularly which require post-baccalaureate education like pharmacy, dentistry, physical therapy, occupational therapy, those kinds of degrees. Medical, in fact, medical technology is even going beyond the baccalaureate now. So this is heavy science and math program. And the student who embarks on this particular degree has a heavy lift, but it can be started in the summer. Courses are taken over the summer. We graduated some very good students in this degree already. In fact, we had the first year out, we had students who transferred into it and graduated with very high GPAs and got into very good schools. So this is a very attractive degree for a lot of the 4-year programs, as is our pre-BSN.
Couple of questions, Dean Smith.
Yes, please.
Lynette asks, are there specific tests that need to be taken prior to applying to any of these programs?
Mm-hmm. If you're applying to the nursing programs, you will have to take an entrance test. Yes. Other than that, no.
And any news, Jamaica asks, on how the Kaplans will be available? Will we be going to online Kaplan exams? What do we know about that?
We do not know anything about that just yet. Any of the nursing faculty have word? Nothing yet. We're still waiting.
Thank you.
Good question, both of them. Any others? Okay, super. So why RCC and why now? Well, RCC has always had your back. RCC has always been here for you. RCC has dedicated faculty who have always done their very level best to make sure that learning outcomes were achieved and the student was successful. And we have really enjoyed a very nice faculty to student ratio for many, many, many years. We don't see that changing. Our faculty are very flexible and very adaptable, and they work with a broad range of student abilities and needs, and they do it just beautifully. Second good point is that our faculty know virtual teaching. They have been masters at it for many, many years. Many of our faculty have taken courses to help them prepare for virtual teaching. They have, on a dime, moved from face-to-face classroom instruction to virtual teaching this semester without a hitch. They have completely revised their programs and adapted all their assignments and their assessments to be able to meet the needs of the student in the virtual world. And they have done it just masterfully. RCC has always been the low-cost option, not low quality, but low cost, always. And we are still the low-cost option. In fact, for those uncertain folks, those folks in uncertain positions who have lost employment or had downturns in employment but still want to continue their education, this is a place they need to be. We're here to help. We're here to help you with finances and to counsel you on finances. And we're here to provide you with outstanding and quality education at the lowest cost possible. RCC has always enjoyed exceptional technology. For many years, we have been in the top 3 of national surveys on technology. At our size groups, we have nationally ranked, and we continue to do so. We have done incredible outreach to students to loan them laptops, cameras, to get them technology to support Wi-Fi, and all for that student success initiative. We're very much interested in leaving no student behind. And we've made it an initiative that's on the fore of all of our minds right now. And of course, we do have financial support with Pell and scholarships. We've given out a lot of scholarship money this year. We've left some on the table. We have our Pell coming up, and we have our CARES funds for Pell recipients. So we do have money that we're going to be able to leverage to support students who are in financial need, but also need that good job to make a difference in their lives. So in short, at RCC, we've got you covered. We've got you covered with cost. We've got you covered with quality. We've got you covered with technology. We've got you covered with options, and we've got you covered with excellent folks who are here to meet every need that we possibly can. So we're here, and we got you covered. And when all else fails, as Dory said, just keep swimming. We're all swimming in this together. It's a big soup, but we're smiling about it, and we are continuing to swim. And we're not swimming uphill. We are swimming well. We've got a great backstroke, a great, we've got all the strokes. We're doing it. RCC is making a difference, and we want to continue to do that. So when all else fails, just keep swimming. And that's it, folks. Now it's your turn to critique. And I apologize for the coughing fit.
We certainly have time for some questions. Thank you,
Yeah,
Dean
floor is
Smith.
yours while I catch my breath.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for giving such a holistic presentation. Really gives us all some things to think about all the various ways RCC can help. You're getting a lot of rave reviews in the chat room right now, but no questions. Although Kelly did make a point while you were talking about financial aid that we do have payment plans as well.
Yes, we do have payment plans.
And then Kelly wanted to know about GPA requirements.
Basically, you need to be a student in good standing. And for the nursing programs, you have to have a minimum total GPA of 2.5, and you need to keep a curricular GPA going forward too, but it's doable. 2.5 for entrance and in the nursing programs. The rest of the programs, you just need to keep in good standing, because all of the health programs are restricted programs for the most part, and they're very competitive. Make sure that you have the time and resources you need to do a good job with your education, because they are competitive. And the more competitive you make yourself, the better off you'll be.
Here's a great question from Megan Pate. Are all of the CSC courses for after senior year, or are there options for between junior and senior year of high school?
That's a great question, Megan. If you are a junior, the first thing I'm going to tell you is make sure you've planned in your senior year to take as much dual enrollment as you possibly can. But yes, you can take the nurse aide courses this summer. You can take the phlebotomy courses this summer. In order to test ENT, you do need to be 18. That's the only restricted program, and I think pharmacy tech also is 18. But nurse aide, there's no age requirement, and for phlebotomy, there's no age requirement. So you can take either of those programs. That's a great question. Thank you very much.
Question from Cherie. How are the clinicals being managed right now?
Oh, yes. Well, that's a great question, Cherie. We got a dispensation from the board to evaluate student outcomes differently for this year, for this graduating class. And we did. However, we are looking for virtual experiences as well as hands-on. We're not scheduling any clinicals until after July the 6th. We thought that was a fairly safe date when some things might open up. And if we have to, we'll back that date away. our contingency plan is always to do those clinicals as soon as possible. So we have our plans in place. We hope that they will work out perfectly. We don't know. It all depends on the state and the governor's particular orders.
Now, for the ADN agreement with VCU ODU, we may not know the answer to this, obviously, but are the courses at the 4-year online or at the campus under normal circumstances?
No, they are and I did not bring that up, and I am remiss, and I'm glad you brought that up, Dr. McCrimmon. We have arrangements with ODU and VCU to do concurrent enrollment. It's basically like dual enrollment for high school, only it's concurrent enrollment for associate degree students in the nursing program now to do a 4-year, do courses in the 4-year program and be admitted to VCU or ODU to do some of the post-licensure baccalaureate courses. 3 each is what they'll, ODU will allow a few more, but VCU allows 3. And those courses are taken while the student is in the summer between the 1st and 2nd year and in the 2nd year of the nursing program. And those students are enrolled in those 2 schools. There's a 3.0 requirement for continuation in both programs. So all courses need to be done well. And those are all virtual. And we're really grateful to have those arrangements. We will have one with Mary Washington as well once the dust settles with all this COVID stuff. You've heard about that COVID stuff? Something, I think I hear a little bit about something about it, so.
And Jamaica, to answer your question, yeah, we'll post this info session on the.
Oh, we might better do a better one when I'm not coughing my head off. Unless it can be edited. Any other questions? There are a lot, I'm sure. Any of the guests? Hind, do you have any questions?
No, I think you covered everything I had.
What are you interested in, Hind?
Nursing. Right now, I'm taking the CNA class. I'm almost done with it.
Perfect. Where at? Are you with at King George? Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. That's a great course, and I'm sure you're looking forward to getting in your clinicals as soon as possible.
We already finished ours.
You did finish all of it. Wonderful. Good for you. Before the outbreak at the nursing home.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you. Perfect. All right. So are we going to see you? Are you a senior this year?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Are we going to see you at some point soon?
Yeah, I'm planning on enrolling for the pre-nursing.
Perfect. Then come on, we've got some summer courses ready for you, and you will not miss a beat.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. Megan, any questions?
Megan, did you get Mr. Williams' note in the chat?
Yes, I did.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, just reach out to him if you're between junior and senior year.
Yeah, okay.
For sure.
All right, thank you.
You bet.
Who else?
We also want to remind the audience, internal and external, that we have a nursing info video on the ADN page already. Kelly wanted to make that point.
We do.
And Lynette wants to reach out from the library to see who she should speak to about what the library can do for students in terms of resources. I mean, I would assume she's.
And that would be reaching out to the nursing faculty. And I think that Becky or Sarah would be able to help. They've been around a while. They know the ropes.
I think, Lynette, to answer your question, and just to anyone in particular, you're welcome to email me, but I think that the big deal that the students rely on a lot, and this is good for the students on the call, is the ability to have someone to help them if they're looking for perhaps a journal article or something to support a project. As well as they love your study rooms when campus opens back up. I know there's always a fisticuffs for your study rooms. So yes, any of that, but if you want to have an offline chat with me, I would be happy to help you. Thank you for thinking of them.
Yes, I do definitely want to have a chat with you because we used to get into NCLEX and Kaplan, but I know that I've gotten the message from Sarah that we're basically doing Kaplan. So I want to try and make sure that students that are pre-nursing, that we have these books available for them, and also for me to sit down with Dan and say, okay, this is what we have as online resources, but this is what we kind of need. So how are we going to get VCCS to give us this stuff?
Sure. Yes, we can talk offline. And just for the students that are on here, I think this shows a great testament to the support that you will receive at RCC, because never can I not find something that the library cannot find for me. So that is wonderful. And
I can tell you that I found more at the RCC virtual library in my journal search than I did at the University of North Dakota library.
There you go.
So yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I found them much easier. So kudos to that journal archive. It's wonderful.
Thank you. If Dan isn't here, I'll make sure he knows.
Yeah, I think he's here, or he was. There's another resource that we probably need to mention for students going forward. The AHEC, the Area Health Education Center, will be hosting the Society of Future Nurses. And that society is going to be dedicated to help high school students who and existing pre-nursing students or nursing students be exposed to various nurse leaders and different occupational tracks in nursing and health science from the perspective of nurse leaders in our Commonwealth, in our community, but also nationally recognized folks. So keep on the lookout for that. We will be rolling that out this summer, ready for fall. And it's a good timing because we're not on campus being bombarded with a lot of stuff, so this will make it a lot easier. But we'll line up a couple of good guest speakers right off the bat so that you will have access to hearing their perspectives on nursing when students are ready to come back. So, and let's see, anybody else?
This is Stacy. I was just going to add that I'm going to put a link in the chat box for students to register if you're interested in attending future events and information sessions and different educational opportunities while you're still in high school or coming to RCC in the health profession field. So with getting your contact information, we'll be able to contact you directly with opportunities in the future.
Perfect. Thank you, Stacy.
We'll also send out that Eventbrite invite to all of the registrants for this session, right, Stacy? Because I have everybody's contact info from that as well.
That would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, this is part of our outreach, our high school outreach activities. So it's for the AHEC, Area Health Education Center. So the more students that Stacy's in front of, the better, or me, because we both kind of do this together. So we count these as our important activities for our HRSA grant because it's grant funded. It's a federal grant, and it's monitored and by the state. So we feel very lucky and fortunate to have that at RCC. It's a different dimension to what our community capital is all about. We have normally just educated students. Now we're we have the ability to not only educate, but to do outreach and to teaching in the community. So this is really an important adjunct to what RCC does in the community. And we're very proud of it. Any other questions popping up? Let's see.
I think we got to everything in the chat room.
Cool. Any other questions or comments, or what would you like to see done differently? Always room for improvement here. Would you like a different focus? I'm just the guinea pig for this today. It's going to be Becky and Araya and Ashley and everybody else doing it next. So, and Claudette, you know, we would love to do that LPN course at Gloucester.
I know, I would too.
Bridging communities. We'd like to do it at King George too.
I'll keep at 'em.
I hope so.
Absolutely.
All righty. Well, I don't have any other words of wisdom to impart, not that I had any to begin with, but be more than happy to entertain any question or comment. All
Thank
right.
you, Dean Smith.
Thank you very much. Have a
Thank you so much.
afternoon.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Thanks.